Morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, May 27, 2014. There's been a little bit of news on the missing Malaysian 777. The Malaysian government this morning released 45 pages of raw satellite data that it used to determine that the plane had crashed into the southern Indian Ocean, far, far off course. At least one independent expert, however, is criticizing the information that's been released, saying out of the 45 pages, maybe only 2 pages had relevant data on it. The rest was, quote, just noise. It's now been 3 months since the plane has gone missing. An international investigation team has concluded that the jet flew south after it was last spotted by Malaysian military air traffic controllers and ended up in the southern Indian Ocean off Western Australia. An unmanned U.S. Navy submarine has been scouring an approximately 155 square mile patch of seabed since April. That's going to finish its mission on Wednesday. At this point, the investigation does not know where to proceed next. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, has said that there could be a below-average number of U.S. hurricanes this year due to an El Nino weather pattern, which can suppress storm formation. The closely watched NOAA forecast predicted that 8 to 13 storms would form during this year's American hurricane season, and that 3 to 6 could become hurricanes, while 1 or 2 could develop into major hurricanes with wind speeds in excess of 111 miles per hour. There already is a wind speed hurricane with 125 miles per hour, but it's off the west coast. That would be Hurricane Amanda. It has maximum sustained winds early this morning of 125 miles per hour, making it a Category 3 storm. The Meteorological Service says that it's expected to weaken and become a tropical storm by tomorrow night. The hurricane is now about 620 miles south-southwest of the southern tip of Mexico's Baja Peninsula. A massive wildfire in Alaska's Kenai Peninsula has now grown to about 160,000 acres. It's about as big as the city of Chicago, and it's only 30% contained. It's caused the evacuation of 1,000 structures and threatens hundreds of cabins, vacation homes, and year-round residences. However, the Weather Service says that relief is in sight. Heavy rain is expected this week in southern Alaska. A magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck Greece and Turkey on Saturday, damaging structures and injuring at least 266 people in Turkey alone. The quake struck at 12:25 p.m. local time in the Aegean Sea, about 185 miles northeast of Athens. The quake was widely felt in Thessalonica and as far away as Bulgaria and Istanbul. Meanwhile, early this morning, tremors were felt in Dubai, causing the evacuation of office buildings following a 5.2 earthquake in Iran. No injuries or damage were reported. Earlier this weekend, actually last evening, a cyclone or a twister struck an oil camp in North Dakota out near Williston in the western part of the state, part of the shale oil industry. The cyclone damaged and destroyed, in fact, 11 separate trailers, which are being used as living residences by workers out there. Nobody is missing. A weather service team is dispatched to the area now to assess the strength of that tornado, and that will, of course, be of interest because it's a little bit early in the season for that part of North Dakota to be being hit with tornadoes. At least 5 people have died in Sierra Leone's first confirmed outbreak of the Ebola virus, according to the World Health Organization. The Ebola has a death rate of up to 90%. It's already killed more than 100 people in neighboring Guinea and Liberia since March. The outbreak in Sierra Leone occurred up near the border with Liberia. Meanwhile, in Bangkok, still operating under martial law, after the coup d'etat, the American singer Taylor Swift has canceled a sold-out concert in Bangkok, which was scheduled for June 12th. The concert promoter BEC Taro announced this morning on his website that the concert was canceled, quote, due to recent events in Thailand. The American singer has other performances throughout Asia, and she is only one of a number of people who have been forced to cancel events in Thailand. Here's an interesting story. A judge in southern Iran has ordered Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg to appear in his court. to answer complaints by individuals who say Facebook's applications, Instagram, and WhatsApp violate their privacy. The official said that the judge ordered the 2 applications blocked. It's highly unlikely, of course, that Zuckerberg would appear in an Iranian court since there is no extradition treaty between Iran and the United States. Users in the capital of Tehran, as of noon today, could still access both applications. If I were Mark Zuckerberg, I wouldn't even answer the letter that comes, if in fact one does come. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you.